exercise we're going to do with a roll towel. And this is actually for our big toe. So a lot of times what I hear a big complaint about is some stiffness in through your big toe, or just not feeling comfortable when you're doing lunges with your back foot or anything that's resting on your toes. A lot of times our feet just aren't getting enough movement in our day-to-day because we're kind of just in shoes and we don't really use our muscles to our full capacity in our feet as much as you'd think walking and doing other stuff does. We actually just don't take full advantage. We have a lot of similar muscles to what we have with our hands. Like, we should be able to individually move our big toes, but we have to train that, and it takes quite a bit for that mind-body connection to kind of train those muscles. Like, you can see my left one is struggling, but I'm much better with my right. So these are things that we don't really use to our full capacity, but we could get better with. So this drill is going to be focusing on trying to get more motion and what we call big toe extension, which is really good for honestly day-to-day walking, running. But the other thing is anytime that you have to be on your back leg or pushing forward, it's going to be a really important one. So with a rolled up towel, we're going to have our kind of the arch of our foot, kind of where, I shouldn't say the arch, the arch is here, but kind of where your big toe and all your toes start, that area, the ball of your foot. You're going to put that on here. I'm not very balanced, as you can see. You're going to just have that on the edge of a towel, just so that you can have a little bit forced extension. You're going to come back, stretching it, and then coming back and forth to get a little bit more motion through that big toe. So kind of like mimicking what we do with walking. So I like kind of stepping back and then stepping forward, getting a little bit more stretch. So for now, I'm keeping my heel down, but if you feel like you want to work into it a little bit more, you can stretch a little further. But I would just start with keeping your heel down and coming through here. You're going to get a bit of a calf stretch, but also getting that big toe stretching a little bit more into some forced extension through here. Even better if you can follow it up by doing an exercise without a towel and coming back and stretching out a little bit more to see how that feels. Sometimes that little extra push of having a towel or something elevated gives you a bit more motion in your big toe. All right, give that a shot.